Oh, that's right, you want a juicy run yesterday. I will give it to you now. Okay. Let's do a new one. That one was bad. I didn't know Juicy ran all masks. When did you learn it, Juicy? Yeah, Mace, it's nice to know that I can stream any day I want. There's not anything that's going to stop me, and I'm probably going to be streaming most days because of it, because I really do enjoy doing runs and streaming. I didn't start my recording, or like restart it. So my stream better not go down at any point. I better have the complete recording on Twitch. Because if this run PBs and I don't have the recording on Twitch and I have to use the local recording, I'm going to have to like separate it from the run I just did that died, and it's going to be annoying, and I don't like video editing at all. I'm so bad at it. So let's just hope that doesn't happen. I don't want to have to rely on my local recording. Maybe I should have warmed up TCS before this run. I did fail it last run, but I feel like that was a one-off. If I fail it again, then I'm going to be a little bit upset. But like when I did my TCS warm-up before runs today, like before I even started streaming, I was 100% consistent. I did not miss one. So I'm hoping that doesn't happen again. And I did like 20 practice TCSs. Did not miss a single one. Controller input. The software for input display is Nintendo Spy, but you also need to have hardware for it. Like this is what I use. My controller plugs into it here, and then it outputs both to my Wii and to my computer via USB, and then Nintendo Spy can read that and display it with. And this particular skin for Nintendo Spy, I believe, was made by Jimmy. That was an okay log. That was a 332. No, it doesn't cause any input lag. I have not noticed any. If anything causes input lag delay, it's my monitor. I don't play on like a CRT like a lot of other speedrunners do, because CRTs have basically zero input delay. I run a BenQ HD monitor. The one in particular I use is actually below the stream. A link to it, but it offers basically lagless pass-through. It's really nice. So while I do not have this like the zero input delay I would have if I had a CRT, I have such a minimal amount that I just do not feel it at all. I feel like I play just as good as I would be able to on a CRT. Now, if you do have a substantial amount of input delay, there are a lot of things you can't do as well. There are a lot of advantages to having a CRT, and I think if I did have a CRT, I probably could play very slightly better. It doesn't make that much of a difference, but one of the biggest advantages of actually having a CRT, and something a lot of people don't realize, is if you have a CRT, you can react to mistakes in movement much faster, or bad angles, or just you'll have correct angles for movement more often than somebody without a CRT, someone with more input delay, because you can easily correct and maintain angles much longer. Because the second you react to them, there won't be like when you have input display, when you're correcting a bad angle and movement, there's first the reaction in your brain, like, oh, I'm doing bad movement, I need to correct it. And then if there's input delay as well, there's also like once you actually make that adjustment, it doesn't happen immediately either because of the input delay. So there's a lot of advantages in speedrunning to having no input delay, or minimal. But I have so little that I don't think it affects me that much. I have a frame, if that. That's it, Seedborn? Your movement isn't bad, Seedborn. Why would you measure in a half frame sample? That's silly. A half frame isn't anything. It doesn't exist. I knew the second I pressed A, I knew I was gonna grab the ledge. I'm upset. Oh my god. If I make any other mistake, this run is dead to me. This run is dead to me. I hope it dies to HMS, because it's already dead in my mind. Well, like, the thing is, like, why would you can measure input delay in frames, but, like, it's more milliseconds, right? And one frame is 1/20th of a second, but you can have input delay that's less than that. So it can be less than a frame. Okay, the intro was really bad, but I'll let it slide because that HMS was almost really... It was okay. There were no failed buffers, but I got door trolled. If I had not gotten door trolled, that would have been a perfect HMS. So the run lives. That was a 747 exit. That is below my standards, but it is okay. It's okay, this run will die 2 Termina rupees anyway, and I get to start another one. Right? Right. Just gotta tell myself that, and I won't feel bad. I guess what's more important for input delay actually in MM is input frames, especially since there's 60 input frames a second. Yep, Ruby doing another one. I was gonna finish that last one, but then I just did something really stupid in Snowhead and felt silly and started another one. Nice, Linkbot. I might... If I get my goal in all masks this week, I think I will run Glitchless seriously until I need to run any percent for the relay. See how good I can do in Glitchless, running it seriously for the first time. Because at the moment my PB is a low 256. But if I put some effort in, I should get at least a 252, 253, I think. If not better. I really, really hope that this run dies to Terminator Rupees, because this is the worst piece of garbage. First cycle. Oh my god. Hey, Poke, how are you? The one advantage of Terminator Rupees is that your run can die, which is also the disadvantage, but in this case I want it to die. So please die. Please give me like 30 and just do that. Get it? Okay, I got 8 from that set of bushes. If I get 8 from every bush, the run will die. So I am on pace for the run to die. I'm still on pace for the run to die. Oh man. I'm not... Actually, this could still die, but this is actually looking like I'm gonna have enough and the run will live. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna die. Ah, if I didn't get that blue, maybe. This looks like it's gonna live. Dang it. I only need 6 more. But if I only get 6 more, actually, the run probably still dies. Dang, it lives, and it's also incredibly... This is gonna be like the worst Ocarina ever! Why do I... I want to reset anyway. So I'm gonna have to make 2 trips to this set of bushes. I shouldn't, though. I shouldn't. I won't. Resetting runs because I don't like them shouldn't happen before Swamp Gossips, I think. Any tips for gainer? I mean, if you just practice a lot, you'll start getting it. There's not, like, anything technical about it. It's just building the muscle memory so that you can do the inputs quickly and correctly. It's 11:15, leaving Fairy Fountain. Oh boy. 5 rupees. least I made it to the banker. If this is above 17 Ocarina, I will reset. If it is not, I will keep going. I actually have no idea how long the cutscenes when you first get into Clock Tower. I never pay attention during them for how long they are, but I think they're about a minute. We'll see what this Ocarina time is, but if it's above 17, I'm resetting. I do not want an above 17 Ocarina in any of my PBs, so I don't even want to try to PB with, like, my heart won't be in it, is the problem, if it's above 17, so it's not worth playing out, because I'll play poorly. Mindset is everything, and I will have a poor mindset if I get a 17 Ocarina. There's nothing I can do about it, it's just the way I think about 17s. Why would you ever push left during a Gainer, Linkbot? There's like no reason to do that. This will not be above 17, so the run lives. It's gonna like tie my PB though. It's gonna tie my PB that did in rupee. Grrr. You can get this time with in rupee. Alrighty, let's do it. That's fine. Oh, if you're doing the twisted backflip, yeah, that's not a Gainer. If you're doing the alternate method of entering Clock Tower without Moon Tear. Yeah, practicing one-frame gainers are actually very good, as opposed to practicing two-frame gainers. I haven't taught anyone how to gainer in a while. Most people seem to learn it on their own these days, but people, like, when you practice gainers, you shouldn't practice Clock Tower gainer, I think. You should practice a one-frame gainer. When you're in a corner and you do a gainer, you actually have 2 frames for the second L input, but against a straight wall, you only have 1. It's much better to practice a one-frame gainer, because it makes you much better at them. Like, if you practice 2-frame gainers, you're going to struggle with 1-frame gainers a lot, because you're going to be used to a bigger window, and potentially, if you always hit the later frame, then you're going to be used to the later frame, which won't work for your 1-frame gainers, and then you'll wonder why you can't do certain gainers as well as you can others. But if you're good at 1-frame gainers, you're good at all gainers. All of them. You can do any gainer you want. Unless you're Boo, in which case you just can't do gainers. Thanks, Mutant. How are you tonight? What would a double gainer even look like, Poke? What does that mean? It doesn't mean anything. What would pressing L 2 times accomplish? Like, why? What would make it different? Gamble, you know the gainer to get to the like, you know the Zora gainer everyone does to get to the silver rupee chest in East Clocktown? That one is a one-frame gainer because you're not in a corner. Like, any wall that you can get, like, any ledge you can grab by doing a gainer, and there's no walls on either side of you, it's only a straight wall in front of you. Like, the Clocktown gainer is, like, the Clock Tower gainer is 2 frames because you're in a corner. So anywhere where you're not in a corner with a wall to your side and a wall in front of you, it's going to be a 1-frame gainer, but when you're in a corner, it's going to be 2 frames. So just make, like, gainer up anything where you're not in a corner. And that's a 1-framer. Being in the corner gives you an extra frame, because it affects your backflip, I assume. I've never actually buffered through it to see, but somehow that corner keeps you close enough to the wall to target it for an extra frame. I clearly am missing the point, Poke. Thanks, Volvolegas. Now, should I go for Zora Hall strat again? That is the question here. I mean, I basically already committed to it when I delayed playing Song of Double Time, because if you're not going for Zora Hall strat, and there's another not quite as fast strat you can do, but that saves time, and it would require Song of Double Timing immediately. But I did not do that. So I guess Zora Hall strat it is. Oh my god, don't even speak of the GameCube version. That version is outlawed here. The GameCube version of this game is the most poorly ported piece of garbage I've ever laid my eyes on. I've never even owned a copy, thank God. I was spared that injustice. That absolute robbery. It's basically thievery by Nintendo to sell that version at any point. The GameCube version of MM has a lot of loading issues. It has more lag than the original, despite running on superior hardware. It has crashing issues. It has some weird stuff going on, and actually it's kind of cool. But other that's mostly related to speedruns. It's like, in all ways, it is inferior to the original. Despite technically being the same game, it just has so many issues. Alright, that was a good angle, but I'm going to use my extra shoot anyway. So I'm just a little bit worried. Hey, I didn't miss ISG. Cool! This is a really good start to the run. No mistakes so far. Well, actually, wait a minute. First cycle. Okay, everything out past first cycle has been good. First cycle was like the most garbage video game playing I've ever done. Oh my god. But first cycle doesn't matter at this point. Yeah, not much testing gets done on GameCube, actually. It's kind of interesting, because even though GameCube is supposed to just be... GameCube... I don't know, like... Okay, wait a minute. So the GameCube version, all GameCube versions for all regions are supposed to be the NTSC-U version, which is 1.2, if we count JP 1.0 and 1.1 before it. But I believe Weird Shots in the GameCube version of the game, even though it's supposed to emulate NTSC-U 1.2, the Weird Shots are more like 1.1, even though it's 1.2. Like, I don't know how else to describe that, but, like, there are some weird things going on in the GameCube version. Glitch-wise, speedrun-wise. Oh my god, Zuner, I would hate you. I remember you saying that and I would hate you. Thanks for the good luck, Gecko. Alright, so far, I am on pace for Zora Hall strat. No mistakes, everything's been fast. I need to hit the super slides in Mountain Village. I think I can miss one and still go for it, but if I miss more than that, I cannot. Which is better, MM or OT? That is an opinion question. I think MM is far superior, because I have more fun playing it, but other people may not agree. And Boo would argue that it's not an opinion question and that MM is factually better. And that would be his opinion. Now, a better question to ask would be, which one do I prefer? In which case, I would definitely answer this one. Do not miss any super slides so that I can do Zora Hall strat. Don't hit the ice. Oh, okay, I missed one. If I don't miss the other one, I should be fine still. Because everything else has been really fast. Okay. I think I'm still gonna go for it. It's a little bit risky, but I'm still gonna go for it. So I want to be fast here collecting bombs. I only need one drop. I'll take two, though. That bonk is not good. Alright, so head straight to Woodfall. And then after Woodfall, as long as Woodfall is good, I head to Goron Mask from there, and then I do Zora Mask. So when going for Zora Hall strat, the order in which I do things is different. Because I want to have Goron Mask before I go get Zora, that way I can get to Zora Hall quicker. Yeah. My endgame time is fine, I think. Okay, I can correct this angle. This should work. If it doesn't, the run is dead. But I don't see any reason it shouldn't. Okay, stick broke. Perfect. So now, after this, I'm gonna go get Goron Mask. I've never gotten Goron Mask immediately after Woodfall, but that is definitely optimal. So I'll just equip Lens, go get Goron Mask, then go get Zora. Now, what would be the equips there? Like, everything's gonna be so different because I've never done things in this order. So I'm gonna have Deku... Okay, I think I know what equips will be after Goron, but I have the Goron cutscene to think about it. But, I'm gonna, after getting Goron, I'll have Deku, Lens, and Ocarina. I think I just need to equip Goron over Lens, and then do the Goron cutscenes? Yeah, and then Sword. And then I guess equip bombs, and leave Goron? Oh, this is awkward. Hi again, Cha-Cha. Yes, you can miss Notebook on N64. I do not have Notebook. In MM3D, Notebook is unavoidable. But I do not have Notebook right now. Notebook is completely an optional item. I hate this! I can't do it now! Are you serious? 6 to the right didn't work because my starting position was so bad. Oh my god, this run was good. Like, me being able to do Zora Hall strat was really good, and then I did that. That looks like it was gonna work. Now I'm upset. I'm actually really upset. Oh my god. This sucks. So now, what do I do now? That's such a dumb way to lose it. Dang it, man. I mean, but Azur, like, you were required to pass by the character that gives you the Song of Inverted Time twice, playing the game casually. You were required to pass him twice. Once going to the telescope and once leaving, and he will teach you the song there. So, or will he? You don't have Ocarina, actually. Wait a minute, does he teach it to you? I haven't talked to him in so long. He might not. Or does he? I thought he did. Huh. I might have to go check that again. I am not up to date on my casual knowledge of this game. Yeah, I can't go for Zora Hall because of what happened with the ladder. That is the silliest way to lose it. I was gonna save so much time because of it, and now I cannot. I'm upset. I will be just on time to Clocktown, though, without it. How much time did falling off that ladder waste? Like, probably like 15, 20 in-game minutes, which is about what I'd need to get to Zora Hall. Because I had to climb it again, plus the time spent falling. Losing it to the silliest of things. Oh, not even something like... I don't know, that I feel like I should be losing time to. I don't know how else to describe it. Yeah, I fell off the ladder, boo. I was gonna be able to do it at Zora Hall until that happened, boo. It was... Ugh. Alright, so I can at least think about the equips I would have done now that I've gone and done them, because I think I can do them better. Like, let me think here. Circus Leader's Mask, dude. Circus Leader's Mask is the most powerful mask in the game. There's like no good way to do equips for some reason. Like every way I think about doing equips for like going to Sora Hall, they would involve me putting on Goron Mask after this cutscene, putting on Zora, and then I'd need Ocarina. I guess I wouldn't need Deku. I could do the Zora Gainer, if nothing else. Or no, I do need Deku. I do need Deku because I need to drop the last couple nuts. So I couldn't just leave Zora because I do need to drop the last couple. I mean, you can throw those Deku nuts, but that delays the dupe a little bit. Oh, that was the worst movement. I don't know if I'm remembering this correctly, but apparently a friend of mine who's like looked at Legend of Zelda manga, apparently Volvagia is like Link's pet when it's really little, and then when they grow up, Volvagia still ends up serving Ganon or something. So they have to fight and Link kills her. But it's a lot more sentimental because Volvagia was Link's pet at one point or something. I don't know if I'm remembering that correctly. But I remember them telling me something like that. It was really dark. I might not be remembering it 100% accurate because they told me this a long time ago. But I think that's the gist of it. I mean, yeah, it's non-canon, but it's still funny. Or it's not funny, it's really dark, I mean, I'm sorry. Ground jump. That ground jump, like, ruined my position. And then I had to try and find where the alien was. Someone's name who I cannot pronounce just subscribed. Can't even read that. Oh man, thank you who you are. I cannot read your name. I don't. Bob just subscribed. I appreciate it very much, Bob. Oh wait, it was Zulf! Or Exiolf. Thank you so much, Yolf. Sorry for calling you Bob. Thanks, Grader. Alright, looks like I went about even on this segment, which is going to make sense. I would have been so ahead, though, if I had been able to go for Zorahal, because I would have lost a little bit of time on this segment, but then I would have saved, like, a freaking minute later on. It would have been so good, and I was not able to go for it because I fell off the ladder. So upset. No idea. But this run would be in position to get really far ahead by Georg, like a minute. Mighty, thank you so much for the 10-month resub. I appreciate it, man. That was terrible and took forever. My god, all of these people who have, like, some understanding of the Japanese language are making me feel incompetent right about now. I really wish I knew some Japanese, but I know basically nothing. But I really do want to learn it. I should take a class. Holy crap. That was a bad start. Well, that was a good fourth. Kill me! Oh my god, this is gonna be, like, awful. Holy crap. Oh boy. Well, I'm losing time on this segment. Oh my god. This run is so bad. I've lost time to 3 things I should not have lost time to. Everything that I expect to lose time to, I've done perfectly, and all the things that I never lose time to, I've lost time to. It's actually a little bit irritating. Pronounced Zuner? That's how I've always pronounced it, Zuner. Is it like Zunner? I'm gonna keep calling him Zuner. I'm not changing it. It's too late at this point. Unless it really bothers him, but I think if it really bothers him, he would have told me by now. I'm losing so much time to Epona Archery on this segment. All of this time loss is Epona Archery. The rest was actually extraordinarily fast. Alright, come on, give me good RNG. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Don't go that way. Please stop running away. Come back. Come back! No! What are you doing? Oh my god. This is terrible RNG. I'm losing more time. Oh my god, no! 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I'm losing time here. Not a ton, but this is time loss, almost certainly. Hey, Ryu! God dang. This is a bad early game by all accounts. Helmer, thank you so much for the 13-month resub. And yeah, dude, 1 year. That is crazy. Thank you so much, Helmer. How are you tonight? Thanks, Alan. Ooh, that was bad carrot management. I slowed down for a sec. Maybe I could still 46? Still a 46. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Even with the mistake in it, I got a 46. I've gotten so good at that race. It used to be just impossible for me to get a 46 at all, and now I get them fairly consistently, even with mistakes. I'm so fast at that race. Yes, Boo. Yesterday was your 14th month. Or I can double check, but I'm pretty sure it was. Yep, 14. LOL Party 99? Is that your name? Isn't there an enemy in Final Fantasy that's named, like, ZU, and I'm pretty... like, I think that's what it is, and I'm pretty sure I used to call it a zoo. Which might be how I pronounce the first syllable of your name comes from. Is zoo. I think that's what it's called, the enemy. Unless I'm misremembering, in which case I just completely BS that. But I'm pretty sure that's it. I might be completely wrong. I don't watch much anime. I've watched a couple that my friends have recommended me, but I'm not like a, you know, like a hardcore anime viewer, whatever. I don't like seek out new animes, and I generally watch the same ones until they are out of episodes, and then I just don't watch anything unless like something comes up that my friends recommend me or something. So I'm not a hardcore anime junkie, I guess. If that's an okay way of saying it. And like some of them people barely consider animes, even though they probably still fall into that category. Like I watched all of the Pokemon show as it comes out, and that's probably technically anime, but a lot of people don't consider that because it's somewhat Americanized, or like when it's made with an American audience watching it in mind as well. That being said, the new Sun and Moon anime is garbo so far. I do not like. Oh my god, that was so much lag. I just lost an hour. I don't think I can PB anymore. Oh my god, I just lost PB to that lag. X, Y, and Z is... I've watched all of the Pokemon show, and the X, Y, and Z based episodes were incredibly good, not just for Pokemon, but for like any show I've ever watched. They were absolutely phenomenal. Surpass any other season of Pokemon, surpass most other shows I've watched. The characterization and the writing is just top-notch. Mibu? I might press A multiple times when I roll. It might just be a habit. I mean, those... If I do more A presses after the initial one, it doesn't affect anything, I guess. Ryu, I have 18 hours in Sun, and I think they're really good games. I really like them so far. I never get that quick dive. That was really good. Oh my god, juggled, man. This was a bad room. On break, Ryu, I'm definitely gonna be playing that like all the way through break. I have no other obligations. It's gonna be really nice. MM is 20 FPS during gameplay, 30 FPS when paused, 60 FPS on file select. I just did something really suboptimal. I was supposed to do an equip in there. Namely this equip. That equip would have been faster in that room. Because my cursor would have already been close to it. This run can still sub 230. I know I can. If you're asking specifically about this run still can. I predict I will have sub 230 by the end of this week, though. I cannot yell right now. I have family members asleep. That would be a really bad idea. You're excused, gang. Dylon, thank you very much for the 100 bits. I'm actually really pleased with how bits have gone. I was very skeptical when I enabled them, because I thought, like, my biggest concern was that they'd be really spammy, and they have not been. You guys are all very mature individuals who do not just spam 1 bit. Like, just the kind of spam I'm talking about, though, is like the people who like spam idiotic messages in like 10 bits at a time across like 100 messages, though. And, like, the second that happens, I'm gonna have to raise the minimum bit amount, probably quite a bit. Because once you've enabled bits, you actually cannot disable them, which I think is... I don't understand the reasoning behind it. I'm sure there's a reason for that, but I cannot think of it off the top of my head, like what that reason might be. Yeah, I know FFZ has a lot of control options for bits. Like, you can completely hide bits badges, which I'm actually doing. I don't see bits badges. And you can make... Like, if a message has multiple bits in it, like you have, like, 10 bits and then a word and then 10 more bits, FrankerfaceZ has an option to combine them, all the bits, into one bits emblem at the beginning of the message, which I also have enabled. So I can see immediately how many there are and don't have to go through any math while I'm speedrunning. Because, I mean, it's all simple math, but I don't want to do it while I'm doing other things. Especially if there's a lot of them. You know? What do you mean, like a 30-second delay? Just like 30 seconds of latency? You might want to try refreshing, because there should only be like a 10-second at worst. 10 to 15. You know, there is actually one option in my settings that I never enabled, and I should probably consider more, but it's the one that lets you reduce stream delay, but it like, people who have bad computers might experience reduced performance, which is why I never did it. But maybe it's a good idea. I never did it. Because I was worried that some people might have trouble viewing the stream if I did. Nearly out of magic. I wish I'd gotten that other heart. I wanted more health so that way I wouldn't have to collect some somewhere else before falling down Stone Tower. Technically my health is perfect if I take no damage until Stone Tower. Which is probably realistic. Or I can just get the fairy and all my troubles are gone. Yeah, I could try it. I might try it tomorrow, and if anyone comes in and has like problems with like buffering, let me know and I can put it back. Because I really don't want, like, I don't even want it to hurt like even one viewer, but if it does, I'll probably turn it back. Dude, Wishy-Washy was easy, Nuz. The one I had problem with was the grass one, but my team also has like a giant grass weakness, so that may have had something to do with it. Because in my first playthrough of a new Pokemon game, I just like pick whatever Pokemon I like and play it with them. And it just so happens that like everything I like has a giant grass weakness. Also, I play with Experience Share off because I hate the new gen Experience Share. So I'm also just not overpowered, which I probably would be if I had it on, because I'm like at the same level as everything right now. So if I had Experience Share on, I'd be like over-leveled. Yeah. Nice, nice. He didn't summon any of those for me, so that may be why. He only summoned other Wishy-Washy that just used Helping Hand. That might not work. Okay. I was worried for a second. They tweaked the experience curve, Ryu. They went back to the Gen 5 experience curve in Gen 7. Which the Gen 5 experience curve increases your experience if you're lower level than your opponent and decreases it if you're higher. And continues to do that the bigger the disparity is. Which seems to have fixed a lot of the balance issues that XY had, namely that it was incredibly easy, probably the easiest Pokemon game ever, with the new experience share, but the new experience share works better with the XY experience model, or the black-white one, because that was how experience worked in black-white, was you got more when you were lower level and less. Yeah, but they reverted it in XY, Nuz. They reverted it, so it was gone in XY, and now it's back again. That and enemies in Sun and Moon tend to have higher levels earlier in the game. It just seems like they seem to have worked harder to balance the game. Because like the thing about Pokemon games is they keep giving you more and more tools to beat the AI, and the AI has never improved a substantial amount, right? In Pokemon games, the AI is incredibly bad at times. Sometimes it's good. It's definitely improved over the years, but they keep giving the player, right, more and more tools to combat the AI. And so if they don't do something about it, the game's just going to become incredibly easy if they keep like balancing it the same way they did the last generation, right? Because they've added Mega Evolutions in 6th Gen, which you don't get through the story of Sun and Moon, so that's fine. But now you have Z moves, which are incredibly powerful and let you tear through a lot of enemies. They give you the experience share, the new one, which increases how high your level your Pokemon are. This game gives you a lot more money, so you can have as many X items as you want, typically. And they also buffed X items. X items raise stats by 2 stages now instead of 1. So they've given the player like more power in Sun and Moon than they ever have before, and yet the game manages to be slightly difficult with the experience share off, at least for me. Maybe some people find it difficult even with the experience share on, but I have it off and I find it kind of difficult, not super. But it's good that they've managed to keep it at least somewhat challenging, despite all the tools the player has at their disposal, which is more than ever before. Dude, X items were worth using since Gen 1. If you weren't using them before then, you just didn't understand how good they were. I've used them since I knew about them in Gen 4. My first Pokemon game was Gen 2. I didn't know about them until Gen 4, but they are literally great no matter what. And the buff is just completely unnecessary. They were so good before that buff, I argue. And now they're just broken. Also, thank God I was in a cutscene. I mean, I guess that only... I have not been paying attention to the run for like 5 minutes. That was a good way to get through that cutscene. What? I've never done that. I accidentally side-hopped onto the box and talked to him. X items completely trivialize the Elite Four and make the endgame extremely easy. You can literally just sweep through anybody with X items. They've always been incredibly broken. If you have X items, no fight in Pokemon is easy. Or hard. No fight is hard. They're all easy, is what I meant to say. Tylon, thank you so much for the 420. He asked if I play any competitive online games. Give me a sec. The only competitive game I've played is League of Legends recently, but I don't play it much anymore, only... Yeah, not really. Only a little. I do not play Overwatch, StarCraft, or CSGO, though. Yeah, if you've ever watched like a Pokemon speedrun, they absolutely abuse the heck out of X items because they're just so incredibly broken. X items are in large part why they're able to get through the games without any real grinding. They are jungle. I like this team. Team Skull is probably my favorite antagonistic team. Like, they didn't need to buff X items, but they did because nobody used them except for the players who knew what they did and why they were useful. That, and for them to be, like, really useful, you generally had to stack them, which it was pretty easy to do. But... like, I guess it just saves some turns of setup. Not only that, Cha-Cha, but with how the formula works for SOS battles, you can get a fully EV-trained Mon in one SOS battle. Or at least in one stat. This is a good speedrun I've been doing and, like, totally not focusing on. What am I... Who's been enjoying this speedrun? Because I've just been talking about Pokemon. Oh my god, bad roll. Alright, let's see if I get the cutscene skip. First frame. That is not first frame. So I'll do this. All Fairy Rewards is an incredibly good beginner category because it does not have... It only has one difficult trick in it, and it's a completely optional trick. You can do an easier version of the trick and be fine. So, and the one trick I'm referring to is actually one of the hardest tricks in any MM speedrun, and that's Super Swim Turnkey Skip, but you can just do Hover Turnkey Skip, and it's only like 30 seconds slower. Not even. So, like, when you can avoid that trick, and that's like the only hard trick in all Fairy Rewards, it makes it a very good beginner category. It's also not that long. It's like 2 hours long. And your first couple runs will probably be in the 3-4 hour range, but as you get better in it, you'll get easily sub 3 times, probably. I did, Zuner. I'm proud of myself. Please don't hit me. Don't hit me. My health is really nice right now. I don't want to lose anymore. Because I'm going to get hit once, or I'm actually going to get hit twice by the fire. Which will put me at 1.5 hearts, which will not be critical health, which is ideal. I do not want to be in critical health, so... Now, if I do this part really fast, I'll save a lot of time here. I may even gold if I can do this part really fast. Like, as fast as I did last run. Because I did it really fast last run. Cool. That was fast. Look at this time save, man. It's coming. Alright. So, as of now, this run can sub 230. I don't know if it will, but it can. Hey, Dante. Alright, now, does the run die to Woodfall 2 because I'm bad at Woodfall 2? Apparently it does. I'm gonna have critical health here. I don't have critical health. Okay. That means I have glitched health. Okay. That's fine. I should actually invert at the start of this fight. I'm not quite as early as I was last run. I'm going to invert right here and then shoot him. I think that's ideal at the moment. Yeah, but everyone calls it glitched health, so I call it glitched health so everyone knows what I'm talking about. But I actually shouldn't do that, because I should be attempting to teach people what's correct. So yes, you're right for calling me out on that. It's not glitched health. It's actually perfectly how health is supposed to function, and it's just programmed in a dumb way. But the way health works in this game is it actually is kept track of in intervals smaller than fourths, even though it only displays up to fourths. Fire and ice damage deal damage in, I believe, eighths. So, fire, whenever you take damage from fire or ice, you can actually end up with like a health amount that's a little bit off, like 3/8, but it'll display it as 1/4 or something, or 1/2. And that way, when looks like you take damage from something, your health amount doesn't actually go down, because you didn't reach a significant interval that it displays. Break is good so far, Assassin. I've been having a good time. Hey, Highball. Is it too early? It's 3:20. Maybe I shouldn't have inverted yet. Okay, if I go fast, I think I'm gonna be early. Maybe I no, I should have done Deku Princess cutscene skip. I should have. It's too late now. I only just came to the conclusion that I should do it. Oh my god, come on. All my wires are falling off my desk. Don't do that. I need a good angle here. It's not a good angle. Oh, and I even took damage, dude. Fantastic. Oh no. I took damage from that Skulltula. 2.5 hearts. So I can only get hit by one more Skulltula throughout the remainder, or else I'm going to have critical health and have to fix it. I really don't want to have to fix it, because fixing it is slow. So, I can get hit by one more Skulltula. And ideally, I just don't get hit at all. That'd be nice. Alright, can I hit this guy, please? Right there, should be right. Yes, I actually hit him! What? Okay, I should bonk that pot before I shoot these, because whenever I shoot these first, I have trouble bonking that pot, and it doesn't respawn. That's the new strat. Mask of Senses right after this. And then after that is Couples, and then after that is Stone Tower, and then the cycle's over. Excuse you? Holy crap, that was awful. Alright, well there's the one hit that I can only take, so now I cannot take any more hits. The rest of Skulltula House. And there's one place in particular where I could take a hit. I could swear on my stream, but I very rarely do. I just do not swear often. Hello. Oh my god, climb the ladder! I'm not gonna make the cycle! I'm gonna barely make this cycle. So the Skulltula is reaching where I want him to be right now. He stopped. He's gonna turn. Okay. Now I need to shoot the left side of this torch so that I don't hit that Skulltula, which is obnoxious. Please be the left. I didn't take damage. That's all I wanted. Yeah, you guys can swear as long as it's not, like, obsessive or you're just doing it for the sake of swearing. I really don't mind it. I just choose not to. Please! Oh my god. Losing a little bit of time here. That was an awful spider house. It's 2:23 remaining. I might be early for Couples. I overestimated how much time everything would take based on last run where I had a bad spider house. I based my invert timing this run on my last run. My last run had a bad spider house, so I should have accounted for that and assumed I might have a good one, because now I'm gonna be early. Unless I, like, have a really bad butler race or something. Runs are alright, Curbs. I'm about to have an issue, though. Is there any... there's nothing I can do to fix it. I just have to wait if I get there early. Okay, so I'm only here 5 in-game minutes earlier than last run, I think. Or it's more like 6. Yeah, it's more like 6. So I could end up waiting like 6 minutes. But that's not that bad. And for next run, he almost pushed me into the water. And I would have been really sad if that happened. That's not very nice, Cha-Cha. Dang. Slow Butler race. Slow Butler race might actually make up for the fact that I was about to be early to couples mass. Yeah, that was definitely slower than last run's Butler race. Last run's Butler race was much better. If he comes on screen here, then I was slow. Yeah, I was slow. He should not have come on screen there. He shouldn't have caught up with me yet. So I'm a little bit early because I overestimated I guess I underestimated how fast I am. Because if I had been a little bit slower, I would have been on time, so I am getting fast, I guess. So it needs to be below 130 right now. Can I get in here? Just have to wait on the cafe. Like, this is what you don't want to happen. You don't want to end up here waiting. But that is a-okay. So this is comparing to my sum of best. We'll see how much time I lose to my sum of best since I don't have a normal split here. Since I forgot to split in my PB. So I'm only a little bit less than 2 minutes behind my sum of best. I guess that's not terrible. You can do better than that for sure, though. And actually, some of that time was unsavable because I didn't do Zora Hull strat, so actually this is pretty good. I do, Boo, I do. Okay. Lost 8 seconds. DF, you need to play this game again. I miss DF speedruns. Tupla, thank you very much for the host. Booyah, thank you very much for the host as well. Excuse you? Why? That's not gonna work. I'm critical health. Will this even work now? Oh, I'm losing a ton of time here. This trick isn't hard. Why am I failing it now when the run's kind of good? At least I eventually got it. But holy crap, that was slow. Sadness. Even with practice, dude, before runs, Stone Tower always has to go wrong. Actually, I do not need to take damage here. Now I do. What the heck? This is the worst Stone Tower I have ever partaken in, and I am upset. He was supposed to jump slash. This is a really bad Stone Tower so far. Like, at best, I think I'm even with my PB. Jeez. That's upsetting. Cool. At least I'm getting fast Death Warp consistently. Alright. Maybe I'll be tied with my PB. Like, if I'm tied with my PB, that's fine, because my PB's 3rd and 4th cycle are not good. So, being tied would be perfectly okay by me, actually. Good shot. What is my in-game time like? 36? I'm not gonna do block clip, I'm gonna shoot the sun block. If I make one mistake, I'm screwed. Yeah, one mistake and I'm completely screwed, but I do have enough time to finish. But the only thing remaining that I can mess up is the boss key skip, and the boss key skip is the easiest trick ever. So if I fail the boss key skip and the moon crashes because of it, I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself, to be honest. Because the only trick left that I could fail is one of the easiest ones, and... I'd better not fail it. That'd be so embarrassing. Holy crap. I failed it. Can I still make it? Apparently I can. Oh, I'm embarrassed because I just said I would be embarrassed if I failed it, and then I failed it. But I still made it! The run is not dead! Oh my god, that was stupid. Oh... I'm upset, though, that I failed it after just talking about how easy that trick is and how it's impossible to fail. Grr. Okay, come on, Red. Good pattern. Come at me. Nice. Easy, Red, and Blue has 1 hit on him, so 4 more hits to Blue, and he's dead. If I get a quick Blue here, I'll save time. Or maybe I won't lose time, because the stone tower was really bad. But I can, like, redeem it by a good boss fight, I guess. Alright, come on, Blue. One more! Give me the tail. Nice. Alright, I'm still losing time. Even the boss fight was incredible. That was a really good twin move. But I'm still losing time because the tempo was so bad. But I'm still ahead. Still 16 seconds ahead heading into the last half an hour of, like, meaningful gameplay. Now, can I get my giant fire arrows time save? Because I swear, even though it says possible time save 0, that is, like, the worst gold in my splits. It's the only one that's basically required to do it with the Giant's Mask, Crimson. Technically, in 100%, Giant's Mask is probably faster if you get a good fight. I always fail this gainer the first time, and then get it the second time. My past, I think, 6 or 7 runs, I have failed that gainer the first time and always gotten it the second try. That's funny. I'm going to die to the Iron Knuckle. Please no. That'd be so sad. I've always been on the fence about whether or not to use Giant's Mask in Hundo, but I personally prefer not using it. Even though it has the potential to be faster, it usually ends up being slower whenever I try. Just because of not good patterns. Like, if I got a fight in 100%, like the fight I just got here, I would save time over an Arrows fight any day of the week. But fights like that don't always happen, and they can go very sour with Giant's Mask compared to Arrows. Whereas Arrows do not have a very large range of times they tend to get. It's like, I don't know, they vary by like 30 seconds for me at most, but Giant's Mask can vary by like up to a minute. because of just how incredibly inconsistent it is. Wasted 2 chews. I really do not want to waste any more chews for the remainder of the cycle. Oh, that was good. Alright, good lullaby skip. This is basically over. There's no way I can fail this now. All that matters now is wind RNG, whether or not I get... If it lets me get around this corner, which it will. Alright, this is looking good. Whew. Yeah, there's no... You don't want to freeze the timer in Hundo Zuner. There's, like, no good reason to do that. Alright, I got Action Swap. I do not have arrows yet. Will it give me arrows? It will. Yeah, Hundo has 1 song storage in 3rd cycle. That's too high, isn't it? Yeah, it is. That shouldn't be too high. Or is it? This isn't too high. There we go. That wasn't bad at all, actually. That was a decent Scarecrow skip. I'm probably gonna gold this, I think. Okay, need to remember I still need arrows. I only got a 10 arrow drop. I'm 10 short. I'll get them on my way out after the song storage. Alright, good segment overall. I am golding this? Yes, I am. I'm golding this by quite a bit. Holy crap. Yeah, my gold here was one of my worst, I'm telling you. I'm gonna remember, I need arrows. I'm not gonna get them when I initially leave the room. I'm gonna get them after the song storage, so you'll see. I'm gonna go over here. The arrows are in the snowball to my right, but I'll get them after. I'm gonna come down here. I really can't afford to miss anything that uses a chew, because I wasted 2 in the fairy fountain, and that's like all your extras. Do I still have enough, actually? I think I have exactly the amount I need. So here's where I get the arrows, by the way. I get ISG off their snowball, and then pick them up, because I need ISG. I think yeah, I need every air bomb chew I have. I have the exact amount I need. So I better not screw up, because I'm going to use 7 here. And then I need 1 for the BK skip. So just don't mess up the BK skip, and we're good. Right. And didn't mess it up. Perfect. Alright. Didn't end up mattering that I wasted 2 chews, because I had the exact amount I needed. You can get ISG off of anything you can, basically anything you can interact with the A button. So yes, you can get ISG off of grass. You can get ISG off of pots. You can get ISG off of... I don't know what else. You can get ISG off of talking to people with the A button. How was that for a Trev goat, bro? I don't even... Oh my god, that was flawless. Making fun of my goats. When in fact, I am the goat god. No, that was not a perfect snowhead. It was a very good snowhead. Not perfect. I still lost 1 second to my best segment there. ISG is Infinite Sword Glitch. I wanted to get spikes. Okay, still got them. Pasta, thank you very much for the host. What are you doing? Link! Hey, Yumius. Need the quick cash, Yumius. So I can get some very expensive milk. Very expensive. This angle is not the best, but worked out. All Knight's Mask is the last mask obtained in this run other than Fierce Deity. You get All Knights right before you go to the moon. All Knight's Mask you need 500 rupees, and you may have noticed I don't even have the 500 rupee wallet yet, so I can't have All Knight's Mask. It's impossible. I'm about to go and get the 500 rupee wallet right after this, though. Sirloin Super Slide isn't faster, Booyah, because it actually freezes the in-game clock several times, and this segment is completely based on in-game time. Freezing the in-game time, you want to freeze the in-game time as little as possible. That's the way to make it faster. So even though Sirloin Super Slide actually saves real time, it loses in-game time, hence making it not worth it. Ooh, I'm already aligned. Where am I am, okay. I know of no way to get 500 rupees without the wallet. If such a trick does exist, it's not faster than just getting the wallet. I learned a long time ago to not completely rule out the possibility that such things exist, just because there are so many obscure tricks in this game that just are, like, extremely slow or not useful, and so not many people know about them. That being said, I do not think such a thing exists. Why did you give me a short jump link? We need to have a talk, friend. Hello. Alright, my health. I need to take damage from one Skulltula and one bomb. Which I will do in this next room. So I need to have 2 hearts exactly for what I want to do here. So Skulltula, bomb. My in-game time is really good if I don't screw up this last part. This last part is the hardest part of the whole Spider House. But my in-game time is perfect. Oh, that was slow. Slow lineup, but I knew it would work. Perfect. Alright, it is 11, so I have time to do everything in what I think is the optimal order. At least when I timed it, it came out the fastest. Should be. I was wondering why I could see the lol emote even though I don't have better Twitch TV, and of course somebody like turned it into some sort of sub emote. Or like made a variation of it as a sub emote. I was wondering why I could see it. 'Cause I do not like the lol emote. I think it's a bad emote. Oh wait, Princess Potatoes, thank you so much. Did I ever see that? I don't know if I ever saw that. I've like completely missed a couple donations and stuff because I've been focusing on the run so hard. Princess Potatoes, half an hour ago, resub for 15 months. If you're still here, thank you very much. I'm sorry. Dr. Poopy gave me 100 bits. Thank you very much, both of you. I'm very sorry about that. I've been very focused for a while now, because the run could possibly PB. So, sorry if I'm focusing. Holy crap. I hope they're still here. Because now I feel bad. Booyah, thank you so much for subscribing. I'm able to catch it here because there's like nothing going on right here, but thank you very much, Princess. I'm glad you're here. Oh my god. Alright, I have just enough time to go get Camaro Mask. This is the fastest thing you can do, but you need to be really fast throughout the cycle to do this. Because I needed to have enough time to get to Camaro right at the moment it spawns. Am I going to be late, actually? I should still be fine. The reason you want to be here, like, as soon as it spawns is so you can still make it to Blast Mask after, but I should still make it to Blast Mask after. This is perfect. Actually, this should work out. So, right now, Blast Mask event is currently in progress, and if I'm not in North Clocktown by 12:20, the run is dead, but I should be able to make it. It only takes, like, 12 in-game minutes, and I have, like, 18. So, yeah, 12:15 now. Yeah, okay. So I'm here just in time for this. Perfect. I really, really want to make an emote of this face. Hey, Choco. But there's two things about making the emote of that face. One, I actually don't have enough subs right now to replace any of my emotes. I'm like 3 or 4 off. Like, if I'm streaming every day this week, I might get it, so it's not a problem. If I do get it, then I'll try to do it while I have that many subs. But I also don't have a name for it yet. If I do it. But I think I know which one I'd replace. I know which of my sub emotes is used the least. And whichever sub emote does get replaced, I'll probably just make a Frankerface Z emote. Blue Crimson, it's just Gecko codes, cheat codes that I use to practice. Nice. I entered that grotto really late. I could have entered it earlier. I just saved 20 seconds, maybe 10. No, it looks like maybe 10 actually. Come on. Okay, I decided to risk it. I felt like I could make it without another bomb. Thank God I was correct. Alright, so this is kind of luck-based. Like, I could play it riskier and it wouldn't be luck-based, but I'm duping the Chateau here twice, and I really want to get the same bottle here on this second dupe as the one I just emptied, so I don't have to watch another fairy animation like that. So because I got the left bottle again, I didn't have to watch me empty the right fairy. Which works out. I only have 2 bombs now to get into Clock Tower. I'd better not fail that. That would actually be a really sad way for the run to die, is me failing boost into Clock Tower with only 2 attempts. I usually like to have extra bombs here just in case, but I'm very consistent, so I shouldn't fail. I'll feel a lot better, though, if I get first try and don't have to deal with the nerves of having 1 bomb left. I failed. I hate this, I hate this. Okay, good. Dude, that's so nerve-wracking. I hate having 1 bomb left to do that. Oh my god. Alright, no, just have a good night. Using Chateau Romani loses time, which is why I just sell it. There's no reason to drink it. You do not need the magic for anything. Ocarina's on C right? Alright, 230 pace. This cannot sub 230, but I have a whole week for sub 230. Hey, Heisen. I should tweet this out right now. Let's jinx my own run. Oh my god, let's not even talk about... Okay, wait a minute. We're gonna go over this right now. This run should be sub 230 pace, because I just remembered what happened at the beginning. Alright, Ocarina, I can be minus 20 right here. Right? Like, I can be over minus 20. I can be like minus 22, minus 23 right here. So on Ocarina, I lost 20 seconds before we even talk about anything else. Alright? So keep in mind, my best possible time right now is a 2:30:30. So if I'd gotten that 20 seconds that I lost in Ocarina, that's a 2:30:10. Right there, before any other parts of the run. Alright? Then, enter Cuckoo Shack. I lost 13 seconds because I got like a 39 Epona Archery. Like, the most garbage Epona Archery to ever be... right, so right there's my sub 230 in those two splits. Alright? And then I got Bad Lemon RNG, and then the rest was like pretty standard. And yeah, then the rest was pretty solid. So right here is my sub 230. It's right here. Like, what in the world? I could have had it this run if my beginning was just not disgusting. Enter Cuckoo Shack is a legitimate segment in this run, Yumius, though. It's like a 5-minute segment, where a lot happens. I just made it a segment because it was a meme, but something, like, stuff actually happens in it in this time around. And thanks, Heisen. Yeah, Gaming Thief. And that, I could have saved a lot of time there. Like, falling off the ladder doesn't lose time, except that it meant I didn't have enough in-game time to do a faster potential route. So, yeah, that too could have potentially saved time. My first two splits are a half-hour apart because the second one is Aliens, and Aliens occurs at a very specific in-game time, and it's completely dependent on the in-game time. So because Aliens cannot occur any sooner or any later than that in-game time, it's very consistent. Like, you'll notice, I basically had the same time from Ocarina to Aliens. That's because that segment can't go any faster. It can go slower if I, like, fail menuing and stuff, or if I have to invert, but it can't be any faster because it's dictated by the in-game time. So, the problem with that is, because the Alien segment as a whole can only be a certain speed because it occurs at a specific in-game time. If I divide Aliens up into multiple segments, and say one run I go really fast the first segment and really slow the second segment, and then the second time around that's reversed, I'm gonna have two golds that aren't compatible with each other, which makes my sum of best inaccurate, right? So, like, yeah, so if Aliens is made up of two splits, and one time I go really fast on the first split, slow on the second, and then next time I go slow on the first, fast on the second, that fast gold in the first segment and that fast gold in the second segment cannot occur in the same run at all. It's impossible. Because if I go really fast in the first one, then the second one's going to be slower by necessity. Because Aliens can only occur so early, right? So Aliens has to be one segment to keep my sum of best accurate. I should highlight that, and then we can just, like, link that explanation to everybody who ever asks why the Alien segment is so big. Because everyone in Hundo asks why the Alien segment is so big as well, and it's big by necessity. I can't divide Aliens into smaller segments. It would make it inaccurate. All right, let's play the video game though. Let's not die to the. This run can still die. I forgot. I was like, it's over, but I can still die to the Iron Knuckle. Let's just go fight the final boss, man. Final boss, Iron Knuckle. So, for anyone who does not know, Iron Knuckle Does 4 hearts of damage with every attack. So, even though I'm at full health, I will die. And if I die, the run's probably dead. So I think that's the last place the run could feasibly die. Stop. That was a really slow Garo Master. This has been really slow so far. Hit the chest. Alright, here is the final boss. Just don't die. Okay, final boss is dead. There's no way, hopefully, that I can lose the run now. It's like the last place, I think. Playing the songs at the Gossip Stones like this is auto-solving puzzles, so that ladder I just climbed wasn't supposed to be there. And then, because I just played Epona song there, this door is unlocked, it's supposed to be locked. So it auto-solves puzzles that should not yet be solved until you do something. Like, you actually have to solve the puzzle. But I skip solving the puzzle, because it's faster to do so. Alright, this is a really slow moon so far. I might lose a little time. Or at least I won't get that 9 seconds of save I have. We'll see. I have actually not been having trouble with the Iron Knuckle fight. I've only ever died to it once in a run, and it was like a run that was like 5 minutes behind, so it didn't really matter, and I wasn't concentrating a ton. I have not died to an Iron Knuckle in all masks in a while. I've died to the Iron Knuckles in the graveyard because they function slightly differently in a glitchless run, but that's different. I believe that's unintentional, but we have no evidence to say for sure. Like, there's nothing in the game that says that the puzzles can be skipped that way. So, it is my belief that that is unintentional, that the puzzles can be skipped that way. I can't think of a good reason for it to function that way, you know? I mean, but why would it be intentional? It could be an accident, it could be intentional, we don't have evidence suggesting either. Because what playing Epona song at the Gossip Stone does is it summons a fairy and then sets a flag that you can no longer get a fairy at that Gossip Stone. So what must happen is that shares a flag with the puzzle. For some reason. Am I enough to the left here? I don't think I will miss the chest. These chests are like really poorly placed. But I'm gonna hit them, so it's fine. That's so slow. It's a really odd Easter egg, but I could see that. I don't think we'll ever know for sure, though. Thanks, Skathy. Hey, Bouncy. Well, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna lose time here. That was like the worst moon I've ever done. That was a really slow moon. Maybe I won't though, because my PB's moon is bad as well. Moon is actually slightly more difficult in all masks than Hundo, I guess. Not by much though. I shouldn't be losing time. I should stop this cycle. That was slow, but... Thanks, Bouncy. I was gonna do a super slide and then I forgot. I should have one bomb here, but I had 0. Just to conserve a little bit more magic, but that's not an issue. Yeah, I'm losing time. That's still okay. I can save 10 seconds on Major. Because I got owned in Wrath. Do I need more magic? I slashed it and didn't get it. Whatever. I should have enough. No sub 230 today. Early game and moon was pretty bad. Hello? I'm nearly out of magic. That's not an issue, though. As long as I can get this one... If I get this one cycle, it's not an issue. Just give me the one cycle. That was a bad incarnation, but if I have a nice Wrath, it'll be cool. One of the hits missed. Okay, that's whatever. One of the hits missed and it ended up alright. That's alrighty. 2:30. Less than a minute off from my goal. First day on break. I have a full week of no classes, no homework. Let's do it. Man, this was a good start. By the end of this week, the goal is to have sub 230, and then I can probably be satisfied with my all masks time and move on. That's all I really want right now. And it, like, sub 230 I think would actually be a good run, because this run wasn't bad, so I might be happy with the sub 230. Like, I'd feel like it was a pretty okay run, you know? That's true, SVA. I never thought of that. I'll have to try it. Third stab. You do this whole lunge and then you have to pull back. Third slash is just... Like, do you mean avoid the combo completely, SVA, or do you just mean make sure the third hit in a combo is a vertical slash instead of a stab? Like, what do you mean? I feel... avoiding the combo completely might be too slow, so I assume you mean make sure the third one's a vertical slash in the combo. Thank you everyone for the congrats. I'm actually kind of pleased. This was not a terrible run. The place this run was the worst was Stone Tower. Had a couple errors, and the beginning of the run was terrible. This Ocarina segment and these two segments were bad, and then Stone Tower. But like everything else was pretty alright. No problem, Crimson. Cha-Cha's actually really, really helpful. Even though he's a huge memer. Dude, let me tweet this out real quick, actually. Why haven't I done that already? Jeez. Where is it? Where is the file? Give me that. There we go. Congrats, Yumius! Thanks, potatoes! Alright, I need to cut off 54 more seconds to get my goal time, and I know where... How far behind my sum of best was I? Nearly 3 minutes. I can do better than that. Although, actually, looking at this, this is a little bit over 1 second lost per minute in the run. That's not bad, but I'd want it to be below 1 second per minute, I think is a pretty good rate to lose time in this game. Because this game is fairly consistent at points, and like there are some parts of the run that are going to be less consistent, obviously, but I think 1 second per minute loss is a fairly good ratio for this game. Or, like, maybe less. Probably less. But it's a good start, you know. Why 57.8 you miss? Don't you mean 54 or 53.8? Dude, at the beginning of this run, I was like I was saying in first cycle how much I wanted this run to die at the beginning. I was constantly complaining. Oh my god. The beginning of this run was so bad. No, that is it for me tonight, guys. Definitely. So I'm going to let the credits play out now. Probably going to host somebody. Let me see who's online. Because I'm just going to let the credits play out. I'll probably take away mic and camera while we go raid them, but I want to have the credits in the video. And let's see who is streaming. Thank you guys for watching, and thank you for the congrats. I appreciate it. I don't think I've hosted him in a while. I should do that, dude. Alright, dude. I'm gonna host Genslang. I've not hosted him in a while, and he's actually a really chill streamer. If that is the sort of thing you enjoy. So, go over there. Let's spam some dogs with the time. 23053. Alright guys, thank you everyone for watching. Please head over to Gents just to spam his chat a little bit. Maybe give him a follow because he's a really cool streamer. Always streams late night too if you have no one else to watch late night and you're looking for someone who's a good streamer. I actually highly recommend Gents. So head on over. He's doing, I believe, all dungeons Ganonless at the moment in OOT. He's primarily an OOT streamer. And, yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Have a good night. Gonna let the credits finish up while I sign out.